What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Shawnee Show. If you are an existing subscriber or a returning person, just coming to watch my videos, thank you so much for joining. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Let me know how you feel about what I'm saying. So, I'm taking a social media break. So, normally I would upload every Monday and Wednesday on YouTube because I just do it live, and then I upload it. I mean, on Instagram because I just do it live, and then I upload it to YouTube. However, um, I'm taking a social media break. I don't want to go live on Instagram. So I'm pre-recording this video and then I'm going to upload it straight to YouTube. Um, Maybe I'll share it to IG later. I might not. So if you are an IG person, which majority of my following is on IG, you better come over here and subscribe to YouTube. Okay, so enough about that. So my birthday is on Christmas Eve and I'm doing a cleanse. I've been trying to eat clean. I haven't been drinking. I'm just trying to cut out a lot of things that have been distracting and counterproductive to my intentions, right? So there's that. So, it like doing any sort of detox, when you detox, and that's why fasting is so powerful because it's a form of detox. When you detox from anything, whether it be sugar, whether it be meat, whether it be weed, sex, whatever, social media, when you detox your body of things, your mind starts to become clearer and you start seeing certain things that you maybe didn't see before. You become aware of things that you didn't maybe notice before. And for me, I feel like I'm becoming more and more aware of the reality that the world is sick. Okay? We all know this, and I'm not going to say I didn't know this before, but I feel like we're always pushed to kind of ignore the depth and the destruction that we've been really feeding ourselves, and just continue to normalize it. Like it's we've been desensitized to it. And the reason why I say the world is sick is because, I've said this a lot on my platform, and I will say it again. People get off on being hateful. People get off on trolling. People get off on negativity and drama. It's like someone else's downfall or someone else's issues or someone else's trauma is entertainment to us. And to me, that's crazy. There's a little bit of psychosis in that. And we all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's exempt from this. We all have our moments where it's like, the drama's entertaining. Girl, what's the tea? Let me know. I just feel like to a certain extent that is unhealthy. So if you find that you have been indulging in more drama, more gossip, more negativity lately than normal, just take a moment to step back and say, hey, what's going on? Like, are you feeling okay? You know, is there something maybe that's coming up within you that you're not dealing with? And if so, how can we face these things? You know what I'm saying? So that we can change this. Um, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with hurt people hurt people. A lot of us are walking around hurt. Now, before I say this, I'm going to say this is a trigger warning. I'm going to tell you right now, I might trigger some people. So if you're triggered by topics like molestation or any of that, just get off the video. Get off the video. Come back later when you're ready to watch it, or don't come back. That's okay. If you can't handle it, that's fine. But I'm about to talk about some real talk right now, okay? Um, in the Black community, And I won't even just say in the Black community, but I have to say in the Black community because I have to speak from my own experience. And I will say that I am lucky because my mother was vigilant in making sure that I was protected. Ain't nobody ever touched me inappropriately, or I should say men. Ain't nobody, ain't no men ever touched me inappropriately. Ain't no grown women even ever touched me inappropriately or did anything out of line to me, because my mother just made it so that that was never going to be an option of something that can happen to me. I wasn't spending no nights at any and everybody's house. If it really wasn't like close knit family, I was not going. And then if I did go, like once I got in high school, imagine that, having to wait until like 8th grade or high school to have sleepovers. Once I was allowed to go, she had to meet their parents. She had to go to their house. If there's men in the house, there's like certain rules, and that's just how she was, because things happened to her. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in the Black community, and sometimes even in the poor white community, or even in suburbia, like I said, it happens everywhere. But we just tend to sweep these things under the rug. It's like, okay, it happened. Like I had a lot of cousins who were molested. A lot of them, probably almost all of them, got touched, and all their parents got touched, and all their parents got touched. And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to say anything about it. And then when these trauma bonds and these issues start coming up in other situations within life, it's like, oh my God, what's going on? Why can't I trust nobody? Why can't I let my guard down? Why don't I feel safe? Why do I feel like I have to have this certain image, or be over sexualized? And it's because there's these underlying traumas and things that are not being dealt with. And I think it's bullshit. Honestly, I think it's bullshit. I feel like people are going to say whatever they want to say in my comments, because they're going to say, you didn't go through this. How can you speak on it? It doesn't matter. I have several family members who have been through this. I have several friends who have been through this. And I'm telling you, those traumas will resurface. I have cousins who I was having sleepovers with, and they in the bed trying to touch my coochie because somebody tried to touch their coochie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that doesn't get talked about in the Black community. And I just feel like we need to start having these conversations. We need to start having these conversations and saying the things, so that when people come and say things like, R. Kelly is sleeping with women between age 17, 18, 19, 20, and he's 40 years old, and we're not understanding why there's a problem with that when these women have the ability to make their own choice. The reason why there's a problem with that is because if you go back and look at these victims, or I won't even call them victims, they did have their own choice as adults to make. At these women, they were victims as young children. So when they get older, they think that this behavior is normal. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the movie Mississippi Dam, but in that movie, you'll see how the little boy gets into the car with the older man coming from his basketball tournament or whatever. And then he, the guy basically makes him perform oral sex on him, just so that he can give him money to go to his basketball tournament. And then the boy turns around and rapes his little cousin. Stuff like that happens all the time, y'all. All the time. And I know I get on here and I talk about tarot and I talk about astrology, and I'm all about that. But I'm going to tell you something. A lot of unresolved childhood trauma is the reason why you are stuck today, okay? And the reason why I'm so passionate about astrology and tarot is because those were the tools that I use to get past my childhood trauma and open up my ability to manifest and to be abundant and to grow into my power. You know what I'm saying? So I want to invite you all to do those same types of things. And if I have to come on here and start making videos where I'm talking about the way that your Mars aspect can speak to paternal issues with your father, or issues with men, or if I need to come on here and talk about how, you know, when we're talking about the fourth house and family, how what planet is in that house determines how certain things are going to go for you. Like, if I need to start coming on here and being that specific, I will do it. But the reason why I don't is because I offer these services so that I can dig into your shit for you, and you just pay me to do it. But I think I'm going to have to start getting a little bit more specific, because I come on here and I talk to y'all very generally about, you know, what the planets represent in your life. I'm completing my planet series. I have the sun coming up next, but I talked to you guys about the planets. I'm doing houses next, and then we're going to do aspects. So we're just going to keep going and going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's just like, I want to help people actually face their pain, face their trauma bonds head on, and deal with them. And I feel like a lot of the trauma that has been swept under the rug is sexual trauma. That's why these young girls are over sexualized. That's why everything is, even the young men are, everybody is over sexualizing each other at this point. All men are is a dick and a wallet, and all women are is ass, titties, and pussy. Bigelow, that's enough. So I'm just like, you know, none of us are, we have these things, they're a part of us, but they don't identify our character. They don't make up who we really are at our core. They are not of our soul. These are things of the flesh. So if we're going to keep getting so caught up in the flesh, what the hell do you think is going to happen? Of course, everything is going to be superficial. Of course, everything is going to be materialistic. Of course, everything is going to be about how it's presented and not what's really in the box. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically the type of society that we've created for ourselves. Guys, cut it out. Go sit down. Y'all see me trying to record a video. Y'all was just chilling. So, you know, that's, if we're going to get so caught up in the flesh, material, presentation, and no one's really worried about what's on the inside, what's going on the inner workings of your mind, what's going on in the inner workings of your body, what the hell is, like, what are we living for? Just to look good and die? Like, make it make sense, because I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. Like, don't be afraid to go deep. Don't be afraid to go deep with yourself. Don't be afraid to go deep with the people that you love. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to hold space. You know, it needs to be done. It's no reason why, I'm sure many of us have stories like the one in Mississippi Damned. It's no reason why, I'm sure I'm not the only one whose cousins was trying to touch her because they've been touched. Like, come on now. And I don't know if I just have some type of strong protective calling over me that nothing ever happened to me, even with, you know, cousins and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the case or what, but I was lucky. I had one experience that was uncomfortable. I told my mama, she took care of it, and that was that. But it wasn't even like anything really. As a child, it was something that definitely should not have been happening. But in comparison to what can happen, it wasn't that serious. So I'm definitely grateful for that. But, you know, That's just me. That's only my testimony. Like I said, almost all the women in my family have had some type of experience with molestation or rape. And a lot of my friends have the same experience. If it's not them directly, it's some of the women in their family, or, you know, the story just goes on and on and on. And then we see things like carbonation, right? Online. I know carbonation is big in YouTube. It's everywhere. So I know y'all know what carbonation is and Nature Boy and all this. If you don't know, just look it up. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't fall too far down the rabbit hole. But this man is literally calling himself God. Calling himself God, beating women, having sex with men, telling them that him implanting them with his DNA is somehow enriching their level of knowledge. And they are literally falling for this shit and living by it. And I bet you majority of these people, when they came to this man, they was trying to get away from something else. They're running from something else. So you leave one traumatic situation, you leave one situation where you weren't able to face your demons and deal with your trauma, to go to another situation that's only going to personify and amplify your trauma on a daily basis. But yet, somehow, this is bringing you closer to God. Please explain, because I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand why people are so unwilling to do the work. And I'm at a point now to where, because I'm willing to do the work, I don't have time to work with people that are not willing to do the work. If you don't want to show up and book your readings, if you don't want to book follow-ups with me, if you don't want to book coaching sessions, don't message me about why this stuff is not happening. Don't. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. At this point, I've even started giving people little assignments after their reading, like, okay, do this for a week and see, doesn't it help you? But people are lazy and they don't want to do anything. Just want to be distracted and look good and spend money that you don't have on bullshit instead of personal development. But okay. Like, I just don't get it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it. And this is very much real for me. I come and do these free pieces of content where I'm giving you in-depth astrological information, basically giving you a horoscope each week of what's going on with the planets. Basically, you know, giving you free readings and guidance because of the love in my heart and my mission to help heal the pain. The pain that we all continue to spread, which is the point that I was making in the beginning about hurt people hurting people. I was blessed to be loved and protected unconditionally. And so I feel like I have no choice but to pour that back out into the world, because I would be doing myself and my ancestors a disservice not to. So that's why I come on here and do these things. But I'm not going to keep doing it if I feel like it's all for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like, you know, it's not hitting and no one's getting it, no one wants to do the work, no one wants to tap in, like, I'm not going to keep doing it. I can just do the work with myself, and then, you know, people can book me on my website, and I can just let that be that. Like, I don't like being on camera anyway. I just get so frustrated. I get so frustrated because people are just The world is just in a fucked up state, to be honest. It really is. I want to say so many things that I'm not saying, but I will say this. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole just to be an asshole, and deal with your trauma, okay? Deal with your trauma. Talk about it. Write about it. Commune about it. So, you know what? I just had a conversation the other day with my mama, and I was like, you know, you need to write a book. You need to be talking to people. You need to get your message out. Because there's a lot of people that are like my mother who feel like sometimes that they don't have anything to give to the world. Or they may get depressed and down on themselves and feel like they are all used up and tired. Tired of humanity, tired of codependent relationships, tired of being depressed, tired of being broke, tired of struggling, tired of not having solutions, tired of it always being something, just tired. And I just want to encourage somebody that feels like that, that's watching this video, that you may be weary, but you are not dead, baby. You are not dead. As long as there is breath in your body, that means that you still have purpose on this earth. There's still something for you to do. So get up, get out, and do it. If that means you need to share your message so that somebody can say, damn, I went through that too. I relate to you. You know, what about this? And then you go on to the next thing and talk about that, you know, so that you don't feel so alone. If that's what you need to do, do it. What are you waiting for? Because I'm telling you, you're not the only one. You're not. And the more open you're willing to be about your experience, the better off. It's just like me. I'm so frustrated right now because I'm working so hard to grow my business. So hard. Like, I've been taking all the trainings. Like, I've been taking all these courses. Like, I've been retweaking my products, retweaking my website, repositioning certain things, coming up with new things. But I just feel like I don't have the proper support and help that I need unless I pay for it. So that means if I want it bad enough, I'm just going to have to pay for it. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do what you have to do. There's so many people out here, friends even of mine, who have successful businesses that could be like, you know what, girl? Let me just tell you this one little tidbit really quick, or, you know, this right here you could be doing differently, or maybe do this. But no. And I can't expect them to. But here I am with my clients, my friends, whatever. When you guys need astrology advice, when you guys want to know what's going on, or, you know, when you going through something, you're sending me paragraph long text messages and calling me and DMing me talking about this, and that. And I'm just freely offering myself up. I'm not doing it. I'm not. If you need me, then you need to book me. You guys need to be paying for my energy at this point. The only free energy that I'm giving is for content. If it's not content, don't bother me with it. Just book me, okay? And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that to say I feel like I have been spoiling my clients. And I enjoy spoiling you guys because that's just the type of heart that I have. But in reality, I'm setting myself up for failure by doing that because I'm spoon feeding people who don't really want to do the work. And that's not the type of person that I want to work with. I want to work with people who are ready to do the work, who are saying, you know what? I don't feel like astrology is pointless. I understand why astrology is so important, and I need somebody to help me to make it make sense. Or you know what? I know I've been feeling these certain feelings in the back of my mind. Like I have a lot of things coming up. What's going on? I just need a little bit of counsel and guidance to see, or, you know, some confirmation. Or I'm trying to accomplish a goal in 3 months and I need to see what I need to do to get out of my own way and be able to do it. I don't want to work with people who are just pussyfooting around, who are scared of the answers, scared of the truth, who will get mad because I'm not telling them what they want to hear. Like, I don't want to do it. Y'all are hurt people trying to hurt me and my business, and I don't want it. Like, I'm good. We good over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with that. Because at this point, I just can't. I can't keep doing it. Like, I can't. So with that being said, if you need me, book me. All the links are down below. I'm always going to be uploading content because content is king. You know what I'm saying? And I like giving free information. I like putting nuggets of knowledge out there for people to explore on their own. I don't want to hold y'all hands through everything. So if you get on my video about Jupiter and then that gets you excited and you start looking into deities that represent Jupiter, you know, and then you start manifesting money, great. Like, I'm here for that type of shit. So that's the reason why I put this stuff out, but I'm not going to continue to just be spoon feeding people anymore. If you need me, book me on my website. Do not message me, do not text me, none of that. I don't want to know that you're going to be booking me in the next few days. Just do it. Just click the link, schedule your reading, and then I will see you when it's time for that. Because other than that, you're taking time away from my business that I don't have to give to you. And this may sound harsh, but I just have to set these boundaries. And if you're a new business owner, especially if you're doing any type of spiritual work, I would advise that you set the same boundaries for yourself, because people will just take and take and take as much as they can get, because hurt people hurt people. And I'm just not here for it. Okay, enough about that. Before I get off of here, I do want to talk about Venus, because Venus is in square right now with the moon. It's in square with Jupiter, and it's in square with Saturn. That is a lot of squares. If you've been following me long enough, you already know that a square means that it's in opposition or in conflict with another planet. The moon right now is in Aquarius. With the moon being in Aquarius and Venus being in Scorpio, it's just a lot of miscommunications happening, a lot of, like, I feel this certain sense of individuality, but at the same time I kind of want to be loved. There's a lot of petty back and forth as it relates to love and money, with Venus square Jupiter, Venus square Saturn, with, you know, your relationship and work and trying to balance that out. So if your relationship energy has been feeling heavy for the past week or the past few days or whatever, just know that it's because of all this square energy with Venus. Once this energy goes away or subsides, or at least ramps down and declines a little bit, then we will be in a better position to be at peace in our relationships. So that's something to be aware of for the week. We just had our new moon happen. I hope that you all took advantage of that energy. The next time I be on Instagram Live will probably be for the full moon. And yeah, that's it. That's it, you guys. I hope this video helps someone. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below what you think. If you don't like the video, that's fine. You can thumbs down the video or put your grievances down in the comment box. I hope I didn't offend anyone. That was not my intention. I'm just being honest. I have to be real. I have to be honest, and I have to be blunt. And I'm just tired of the bullshit. You know, I'm really tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. Don't want to deal with it. And if you don't want to deal with your own bullshit, then why are you bringing it to me? And y'all need to start having conversations about y'all's trauma. Y'all need to start talking to somebody, going to therapy, going to a spiritual healer or counselor. You need to start doing cleanses, doing cord cuttings. Do your work to get out of the trauma so that you're not just throwing your trauma off on other people. That's so toxic. And yet, more than half the damn world thinks that that's just the way that you're supposed to be. We were not put here to live in a survival of the fittest mentality like animals. We're fucking humans. The thing that makes us human is our compassion, our heart, our capacity for emotions. So why are we putting ourselves in a position to negate these things? I just don't understand. I don't understand. Feel the feelings. Bitch, have empathy for somebody. Give somebody a damn hug. Say you're sorry when you have fucked up and hurt people that you love, even if it wasn't your intention, because they feel some type of way and their feelings are hurt and you care about them. Hold that space for them. It don't cost nothing to do that. Enough, Bigelow. So just be human. Be freaking human. Just know, like one of my favorite YouTubers, Couture Bay, she always says, opinions are not facts. Opinions are not facts. So therefore, if I'm giving an opinion that you don't agree with or that you don't like, that's fine. It's not facts. It's my opinion, and vice versa. Emotions are also not facts. So if you feel some type of way and you express that to someone that you love and they say, well, I disagree. Well, you can't disagree with my emotions because my emotions are my emotions and they're not a fact. So if I'm telling you this is the way that I feel, what is there to disagree with? You may not agree with how I got to this point of emotion, but you cannot negate how I actually feel. So the next time that someone that you love comes to you with a grievance, instead of you defending, deflecting, projecting, and doing the shit that hurt people do with their trauma, accept someone else's pain and hold space for them to heal. Just like you would want someone to do for you, because that is what we do as humans, you guys. That's what we do. I just don't understand at what point this got lost. I don't get it. That is all I have to say. I'm going to be coming back with another video later on tonight with the astrology of the week to break down this Venus placement a little bit more. I don't know why, y'all, but I feel like Venus moved out of Scorpio. Maybe I'm just tripping, but I feel like Venus has moved out of Scorpio, so I need to double check that. But I'm going to come back later on tonight. I'll be talking a little bit more about that. And then the rest of the astrology for the week, I'll be giving y'all some tips on how to prepare for this full moon to come, and just some business updates, and that's it. So I hope this video was enjoyable. Again, please like, share, comment on the video. And if you need to book me, if you have any questions about how to shop my products, I am wearing Soul Snatcher Lip Gloss by 11 Moons. You can get this on my website. It's $8 for the gloss by itself, or you can get it in a bundle. Either bundle you get is going to have the Soul Snatcher, so it doesn't matter. You can get it in the bundle for $25, which makes it $5 instead of the $8. So that's it, y'all. I'll be back later, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about this. Please let me know what you think down below, and I have to go. I will see y'all later.